Hey everybody, Tara here, intuitive spiritual guide and business coach. And I wanted to come on here today on Wednesday, March 20th to actually do a rune cast reading for you guys. Um, Runes are little stones. You'll see them in a moment. I'm going to flip the camera around and take you through the rune cast reading. Runes are little stones with specific action energies. There's a symbol and a specific action energy associated with each rune. So I use rune casts specifically in this manner when I am doing a higher self reading for someone. So a higher self reading is when I tune in and I channel and I download information from you, from you, for you. So from your higher self, from your intuition, from your guide, from your soul, for you. And then I do what's called a rune cast. So I cast these stones and it provides you with a very actionable outcome. So a plan that you can action. This works on a 12-week cycle, so it's perfect for equinox. For one. For two, it's been really crazy and heavy, and so this is really going to be helpful. Three, I just shared my full moon ritual on Facebook, so if you missed it, you can swipe the link in my bio and you can check it out on YouTube. So let me flip this around and show you guys what's going on. Okay. So this is a rune cast, okay? This is what a rune cast looks like. Here is basically what we focus on for the next 4 weeks, 1 month. Following that, there's an 8-week cycle that joins around these runes and then the potential outcome. So I want to start with this rune right here, which is Perth. And it's the rune of initiation. That makes a lot of sense because currently with this full moon and everything that we are going through and sort of this galactic portals and all these energy shifts, there is a huge initiation. So you may be finding that lately you've been faced with a lot of triggers. I'm going to turn this back around. You've been faced with a lot of triggers. You've been faced with just healing that's come up. There's just a lot. So it really makes sense that the first rune to start off the next month of going into spring is a rune of initiation. So really, it's really important today and now to think about what is it that you want to carry with you? What is it that you want to let go of? Remember, possibilities are endless. So if possibilities are endless and you are abundant, because you are, what is it that, you really have to let go of, be it thinking, attitude, relationships, that kind of thing. Hi! What do you need to let go of in order to move into the new state? So again, that's the latest 4 weeks. If you missed it, I'm going to go back and show you guys the rune cast. All right, so let's stay here. So this is the 4-week cycle that we've got going on right here. Perth is coming in with Laguz. This is flow. Really makes sense considering that this right here is initiation. In order to really move through this point of initiation, right now we're going to have to be focused on flow, being in flow. Again, like I just said, this is about what do you need to let go of? What do you need to surrender to? Surrendering to the flow. This is going to be the next 4 weeks really theme. How am I going to surrender to the flow? How can you recognize when you're in flow or out of flow? These are the questions that you should be asking yourself. What do I need to let go of? What is, what am I hanging on to that's no longer serving me? That would make you out of flow. So this is about Laguz, moving into flow. And here is actually Wanyo. Wanyo? Kano, I think. Hold on a second. Let me check because this new moon is screwing this girl up. Kano. This is Wanyo here. Kano, this is an opening. So in the next 4 weeks, we're going through an initiation phase where it's really important that we stay within flow so that we can move through this galactic portal, this energetic portal into the opening. This is what the next 4 weeks is about. Jeez, I keep moving that. Next 4 weeks is really in and around how we are getting through this opening and in this initiation phase. Then for 8 weeks following, we build on this.
Doesn't really matter where you start because all of them work in tandem, 1, 2, 3, and 4 for 8 weeks to lead us to the outcome. So I'm going to start with Fehu, which is possessions. So we are moving, as you may or may not know, into this really shift in abundance. But the abundance and the manifesting powers of your possessions are coming through from vibration, not from necessarily setting an intent and then working real hard to call it in. So this is asking us, once we've hit this initiation phase and this new opening in the next 4 weeks, really to be assessing our possessions, our intentions, be it materialistic or other, obviously, what is it that you want out of your life? And going back around and asking yourself, is this still what I want? Am I in the vibration of achieving it versus am I simply running against a wall? Which makes a lot of sense because this one right here is Notice, which is the rune of constraint. So the rune of constraint is actually very closely tied with this rune Fehu of possessions, because if it's not in our highest good, it's going to feel really crappy. It's going to take some time. And the other thing about constraint that I think is really important here, because we do have flow here, is to remember that constraints, when we are faced with challenges, obstacles, constraints, etc., is that to think of, am I in flow? Because flow, if you were looking for a current, water would go around stones, water would go around rocks, and they would change the current. They would find a way around it. So this is really asking you to find a way around this. So after these initial 4 weeks, like I said, of the spring equinox, we're moving into a space that's really about asking ourselves, is this still for me? What do I need to let go of? Am I in flow? About staying in flow, because like I said, in order to manifest your possessions, you really need to be in the vibratory state. It's about vibration more so than anything else. And then we also have the rune Othila. I always say Othala, but it's Othila, I think. And this rune is really in and about separation. Makes a lot of sense. What do you need to leave behind? If you're not in flow, if you're facing constraints, if you're facing obstacles, how do you get around them? Well, a lot of the time we have to do a little bit of inner work in order to recognize and move past. So this is the rune of separation. And then last but not least, we have joy. Joy, which is amazing. Yes, hearts for joy, right? Joy is the creator. Joy creates. Joy is the top vibration that you can have, which brings you to manifestation, keeps you in flow, which helps you avoid this. And in order to be always facing joy, we sometimes need to separate with things that no longer bring us joy. People, places, things, food. Really be recognizing where we are not in joy, where we are facing obstacles. So again, really powerful spring equinox with the rebirth. This is all signifying a rebirth. This is all signifying the beginning of new planted seeds. And what's amazing is that the outcome after the 12 weeks is actually one of strength. This is Perth. This is all about strength. There's the outcome of Isa, which is standstill. This is really about being present, recognizing when you're in alignment, when you're not in alignment, recognizing divine guidance versus fear. What's your intuition? And flow. When you are in flow, when you're in a high vibing state, you are able to manifest your dreams faster, manifest the life that you're looking for faster. So this is really exactly in and around what spring means. This is about a new beginning, right? In springtime, flowers start to grow. Seeds start to get planted beforehand, and then they start to sprout. We always see the daffodils. What is it? April showers bring May flowers. That is the feeling. April showers. That new beginning, bring May flowers, the end of flow, presence, strength. strengthen who we are. This is really about moving into a state of authenticity and calling in our truth, being in a state of truth and allowing life to meet us. It's pretty big. What else did I want to say here, first of all? Because, if you actually are looking for some more information on how to manifest and use the mechanics of manifestation, I have a program. Check the link in my bio, the link tree. You can book a reading with me if you need more clarity. You can check out all my courses if you need to do that, if you'd like to do that. You can book a discovery call with me just to chat and figure out how we can work together. Plenty of options for you because I am really excited for what this spring brings, and I really want to support you on your journey because you deserve it. So, last but not least, I actually pulled a card which turned out to be 2 cards just to tie it together. So, I just got this deck, and I just got a lot of new decks. My friends were making fun of me. But this is the Universe Has Your Back deck. I feel like it's a really good deck, actually, to tie things together for affirmations, just to kind of give us an overall message. So both of these came out, both yellow. No coincidence there. High vibing emotional color. And the first one says, happiness is my birthright. That is what this is talking about. This is talking about the vibration of joy and happiness, which is your birthright. That is abundance, essentially, right? That's abundance. And hope is a conduit for miracles. That is reminding us that throughout this whole process, as we're going through this initiation phase, as we're moving through and, questioning, are we in flow or are we not in flow? What do I need to let go of? What's no longer serving me? That hope is the conduit for miracles. If you have a dream, which I do, I have a huge dream. And the thing is that it's happening for me. I don't know how, but I'm holding hope because hope is the conduit for my dream. Hope is the conduit for my dream of being in front of 20,000 people, talking, live channeling, having my friend Craig playing the piano, doing live meditation. Hope is the conduit for my dream. Again, I don't need to know how it's coming to fruition. I just know that it's coming to fruition and I'm aligning my vibration to it. So I hope you guys took away something from that spring equinox rune reading. Just a reminder, the first 3 runes are the basis. That is the foundation. That is what's happening in the next 4 weeks. So it's all about initiation, breaking through, flow, opening. There's an opening happening, right? And then in and around, the ones that are placed in and around happen over the next 8 weeks. So that brings us to the 12-week equinox of summer. And the top ones are the outcomes, potential outcomes, should you put in the work, because we all have free will choice. So catch this on the replay or on my YouTube channel. Also, go check out my full moon ritual that I just posted up for you guys. You can get the link in my bio and it's over on my YouTube channel. And hey, shoot me a DM if you like it. Bye.